Here we are right back again. This is 5 Minutes With. I'm your host, Jamar Suber. And as you know, I talk to amazing entrepreneurs who push us to go further. And today, I'm with Jeff Sedlitz of Family Tree Financial Group. Welcome to the show, Jeff.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, listen, so I want to start at the end.
Okay.
Let's talk about succession and things along those lines. You know, that exit that a lot of entrepreneurs do not think about. What are some of the things that entrepreneurs should have in mind when it comes to an exit?
Just the idea of an exit to start out with, right? And we take the same approach that you're taking, kind of starting with the end. We begin with the end in mind when we meet with our entrepreneurial owners, clients of ours. And we talk to them about, what are you looking to get out of this business? How are you going to ride off into the sunset one day and with money in your pocket, not just giving it to Junior, handing it off. So I think for me personally, after all these years, it's been conversations. Let's start with a conversation. Let's find out and identify, what are you looking to accomplish? When do you want to get there? How do you envision it now? Do you have someone to take it? There's a lot of questions we ask. Yeah. Our discovery is really deep and lengthy to get to the root. And then we lay out a strategy to help them get there. There's over 71%, last I knew, of business owners have no succession plan.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. I believe entrepreneurs are so excited they have an idea and they spend so much time hoping that it works that they never think about the exit.
Now, they're worried about today.
Yeah.
What am I going to do for my business today?
Absolutely.
And tomorrow's here before you know it.
Yeah, yeah. So when we think about the exit, that exit plan, what are some of the expectations? What are some of the things that we can think about? If I make an exit, I could do this or that. What are the options?
They're really endless. I mean, it's just really what that person's looking to accomplish. What I find all too often, when I referenced Junior a moment ago, that's their plan, is giving it to the son or daughter who may or may not want the business, who may or may not be good for the business, but they end up with the business, and mom and dad, or mom or dad, whoever owned the business, they're walking away with nothing. Yeah. Maybe they have a promise that they're going to receive X amount or X percent of profits on an ongoing basis for how long, but if they run it into the ground, there is no money. So we take a more deliberate and intense, and when we put a plan together, there are guarantees in place. Yeah. It's not, if the business is still there, we'll get a check. So I'm really passionate about it. My dad was an entrepreneur, and I know, I saw firsthand as a child, not having corporate sponsored benefits, what that was all about, and to put plans in place to protect our small business owners is a big deal to me.
Yeah. I could tell just by the name Family Tree that you think family, you think longevity, you think long term. When it comes to entrepreneurship, what are some of the services your company provides that can help us down the long term? Any annuities or anything along those lines?
Absolutely. One of the things, again, if we don't have corporate sponsored benefit plans, because we're a small business today, we don't have 401ks, maybe, we don't have pensions, certainly. We can install 401k. We can help them with IRA planning. We can help them with retirement planning. One of the big deals to me is, as a business owner myself, acquiring good people, retaining good people, and people want benefits. Not just the owners that we're talking about presently, but their employees want benefits. And we can install benefit plans for them. We do that all the time. Group benefits, voluntary benefits, retirement plans. We're on call as a resource. If anyone has financial-based questions and they want to run something by us, we're there for that too, no charge. Family Tree, the idea when I built the company was treat everyone as family. I'm doing this 31 years. And I think longevity comes from doing it with the right intentions, right? If I treat everyone as family, I can sleep at night.
Yeah, absolutely.
And for me, that's super important.
Yeah.
I've never had a sleepless night over it.
Right.
I know I'm helping people and making a difference every day.
Yeah. I know some entrepreneurs think about cost and all these things with IRAs and 401ks. Are they affordable for the small business person?
Yeah. Everything's a budget today. Everyone's on a budget. Everyone thinks budgetary, and budgets are different for different people. One of the biggest budgetary things that we have to consider with retirement planning is not just what are we contributing, and that's our thought process, but it's what's Uncle Sam's cut of this. And so we have detailed conversations about that also. I'm not against paying taxes, my fair share, but if I don't have to pay one penny more than that, I don't want to.
Absolutely.
And when it comes to retirement planning, and in retirement, we're no longer trading our time for a paycheck. We need all of our money. I don't want to pay taxes. I want as much of it to be mine and stay mine as possible. So I am big in Roth, and we do a lot of tax-free planning instead of where most people's money is in taxable accounts, IRAs, traditional IRAs, 401ks, pensions, 457, everything's taxable.
Wow. Wow.
And that also could be a taxable event for your Social Security too, a portion of it. So it's not a pretty situation. They need planning, they need guidance. It's not a DIY project, retirement planning.
Okay. Well, Jeff, I appreciate the information. Thank you for coming on to the show. If you want to learn more about Jeff and Family Tree Financial Group, please log on to dailynewsnetwork.com. You've just watched 5 Minutes With, and I'm your host, Jamar Suber.